Gaming isn't fun anymore. No, that's gonna be the name of this video. And the reason I'm saying that is I planned to make this video earlier today, but I lost the idea, and then games stopped being fun, so I got the idea back. And doubt people are gonna watch this because I'm not even playing a game. I don't even know what I'm gonna draw. But I don't know. Playing games, say, and they just kind of fell off, I guess. Kind of stinks, but you know, I don't think it's true. I don't think that games aren't fun anymore. They just they don't they don't hit like they used to. You know, I got an idea. I'll draw that Minecraft wallpaper. But I don't know, just nothing. It doesn't feel the same. When I was younger, like games were like the best thing ever, and that's why I got so into them, even as far as I have now. But they just like I grew up, I guess, but I don't want to say I grew up. I don't like being old. A lot of people make fun of me for being old, and you know, to my viewers who don't know me personally, I'm not that old. Trust me. But like, I've tried the solutions that the other videos will say, like, oh, you know, just play more like indie games or single player story games or, you know, things like that. And it's kind of just like they're cool and all. I just played one actually. I beat one today. But it was like the shortest game ever. I beat it in like maybe 2 hours, if that. Thankfully, I didn't have to buy it because I have an Xbox and like Game Pass, so I didn't have to worry about spending any money on it. Sorry, indie developer, whoever you are. But you know, I played pretty much the entire Yakuza series, all the mainline games, in their entirety. They were probably the most fun I've had with games for in like years. Of course, now that I beat Infinite Wealth, which at the time of this video is the newest one, I don't really have anything to do in terms of single player, which is why I even got that game on Game Pass in the first place. You know, kind of trying to like kindle the fire, or however, whatever you'd say for like getting back into something. You know, I've been playing a lot of shooter games. That's mainly what I play, which is, you know, looking at other, there are probably a million videos out there of like gaming isn't fun anymore. And it's like the same thing. It's just like, oh, well, you're just playing too many like shooter games or too many competitive games. I mean, I played Valorant for a video and I did comp for that. Never never got out of bronze, but still it's competitive enough. You know, pisses me off sometimes. I lose because my teammates are idiots. Pretty basic stuff. But I don't know, man. I just wanted to say like, oh, I'm growing out of it. Games just don't hit the way they used to before, which is probably where all this comes from. It's like the game, like, I don't know. Doesn't he have like he has like a pickaxe in the wallpaper? You know what? Yeah, let's stick with that. We're drawing Meowscle anyway. But like, there's all this stuff like that. There's like BO3, like my friend loves BO3 more than anything. And honestly, I wish I liked the game as much. I liked any game. BO3, if you're watching this, BO3 sucks. I don't actually think that, but I do it for a bit. But BO3, like, and I guess Black Ops 2 by extension. Once again, it's pretty late when I'm doing this. Um, they were the games that came out when my friends and I were kids, so if that doesn't date me, I don't know what will. Why am I coloring? I'm not even done. Whatever. You know, Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 are like what people around my age will be like, oh, that was the golden age of Call of Duty. Now we got Warzone and Black Ops 6 is coming out in like a month, and like, so far people aren't really loving the trailers and all that stuff. So like, you know, people complain about stuff, that's part of life, but I don't really get the hate for the trailer. I thought it was pretty good. But I don't know. Maybe I just need to play more casually. But even then I do that pretty much all the time. I haven't touched like ranked Fortnite other than for a bit. I don't actually care about my Fortnite rank. Sorry to my YouTube like haters. I'm not actually an Unreal player. There, I said it. Maybe I'm just getting too old for this. Maybe I gotta find a new hobby. But I don't want to like stop. Like I can't see or talk to my friends all the time like I'd want. So what better way than to like play a game with them, because then like you can do it online or whatever, and that's like the main draw. But then that kind of counteracts the solution to like why games are not fun, because like the solution to that apparently is to just play more like single player games or indie games. I don't get the obsession with indie games. Some of them are good, but I'm pretty sure like 90% of them are probably like the worst game ever. No hate to indie developers, but like, let's be real for a second. Being one person doesn't automatically make you better than a team of developers. But like, it's not about that. Indie games are fine. There are a bunch of indie games I like. Like, I used to be like, an Undertale kid. Now that's really dating myself. People just don't do the like, the games just aren't, they don't hit. Maybe it's because I'm too old. I'm not a kid. Same with all other people out there. The general consensus is that people, grow up. We got better things to do now than like play video games. But I don't I don't want to have better things to do. I'm actually kind of tired of having better things to do, but even then, if it's like that meme that I saw like a few days ago where it's like, I think my friend sent it to me, like one of my friends was like, people people coming home to quote unquote relax by playing a game that does nothing but annoys them or makes them angry. And I guess for me that would be like Valorant, even though I don't play that on my own, because I'd go to hell before I did that. Sorry, I forgot to keep drawing for the content. Whoops. That's what people are here for. They're not here for my take on the most boring video topic that so many people have done. Um, Give him a frown. No, he's always colon 3, he's always happy. Even when gaming isn't fun. But who knows, right? Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I'll turn around and I'll be like, wow, I love video games. Can't wait for Black Ops 6 to come out in September so I can buy it and it'll be terrible. But that's just not how life works. Um, I don't even know. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I could give up playing multiplayer entirely. I think the tattoo's on that arm. Whatever. But multiplayer is how I play with my friends. It's what makes competitive games competitive. I'm not like a speedrunner or anything. Like, who knows? There's probably a bunch of solutions I'm not thinking of, but I don't think that stopping playing multiplayer games would really save me here. I think that maybe it's just getting stale. I really in terms of multiplayer games, I only really rotate between Fortnite, Valorant, and Overwatch when I can beg my friend to get on. You know what? I had an idea. Maybe that's just it. Games like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, or in my case, even Black Ops 4, like pretty simple shooter game. You kind of just run at the enemy, you shoot them, you either kill them or you die, and that's it. But battle royales make it complicated with all the survival and having to manage your ammo and stuff. Sure, you could argue, yeah, well, you got ammo in COD, but do you really? You get 3 mags, you're probably dead before you run out of ammo. Even in that case, COD is what my friend called an arcade shooter. No clue what that is, but I'm sure I could look it up if I felt so inclined, but I can't be bothered. He's sitting in a field of wheat, right? That looks weedy. What if I can cheese this? Nah, I'm not a cheater. But sorry, this takes intense focus to draw a bunch of lines really fast. But anyway, maybe the thing is the games are made for their audience in the current day. They're not thinking of the audience 10 years ago. Call of Duty games are all 18 plus, I'm sure, but they know their audience isn't only 18 plus. You got people of all ages in there playing Warzone and stuff, and that's where it comes from. The game has new mechanics. Naturally, in Black Ops 6, they're gonna use the new mechanics. Why would they use all the crap from Black Ops 2? What was that, 2009 maybe? You gotta let it go at some point, man. But whatever, I digress before I piss my Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 playing in 2024 friends off, you know? Can't do that, I'll get cancelled. Like, the games are made for new audiences of the same age. You are not the same age that you were when Black Ops 3 came out, which was probably like 20, like, I don't, whatever. Any real BO3 fan will know. Let me know in the comments down below. But we're just, that is the thing. Maybe we are just growing up. We're past our prime. The games are too new. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's not even remotely true. Maybe that's the thing. Games now are too complicated with too many mechanics and all that like stuff going on in every single game now. It's like every game has some advanced mechanic for people to try hard in. For Fortnite it was building, and though it seemed pretty harmless at the time, I've been playing since like chapter 1 season 2, I want to say. Seemed pretty harmless that you could build. It just seemed like, oh, you're getting shot at, build a wall. But then, people make it about like try harding, and so the community ruins the game. Look at Fortnite now. Look at why so many, like, doesn't, oh, I drew over the block. Doesn't Ninja play like no build because he's not good enough anymore to like beat modern day Fortnite players? And I don't think modern day is like really that crazy of a term to use for Fortnite, 'cause it's been out for like forever. Keep drawing over stuff. Maybe I'll make this the thumbnail. Maybe I don't know what it takes to make somebody interested in stuff again, but I can tell you right now, indie games are not gonna save you. They might be good, but at the end of the day, like, it's a single player game most of the time, or a really crappy multiplayer game. But who knows? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess just another like late night rambling. I mean, I could always buy Elden Ring. Maybe, that game's so peak. Everyone plays Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring. Maybe I'll play Elden Ring. That's like, that's the game where people are like, oh my god, single player is back. We're saved from like, I don't even know what other single player games are out there other than like Yakuza. Like, I think that's all I really have. But in other words, I don't think that gaming isn't. I I should rephrase that. I think that gaming is still fun. It doesn't mean that you have to like lay off of the shooter games or whatever. But it's up to you to find what you appreciate about the games that you play. And if it's like, if you don't like it, then don't play it. That simple. If it stresses you out, then it's not really a game anymore. It's more like a job. I mean, I hear my friends in the call playing Valorant, you'd think they were in a war. It's not that serious, little bro. There's other games out there, and when you lose, you can always go to the next round, or the next match, or whatever. Who knows? It's probably just gonna be another, like, unedited video that, like, I'm throwing up there. Maybe I won't post this. No one's forcing me to post it. But I like posting, and that's what matters. I'm doing this because I like it. It's not about who's watching or who isn't. So, I'll do what I want to do. You do what you want to do. And like, I don't know, the subscribe button lights up when people say subscribe, I heard.